I have real duties to attend to. The outer perimeter is still insecure, the provisions aren't properly stowed, and we're awash in hopefuls. I have no time to be babysitting civilians.
Your duties are what I say they are, Knight. Your objections are noted, but this is a direct order from your commanding officer. Help us put on a good face for the local people. We've just moved into their backyard. They're nervous. Show them we mean no harm.
If you insist, Paladin. If there's nothing further, I'll have the completed report on your desk shortly.
I expect nothing less from you. As you were, Shin.
Paladin.
Bunch of stiffs around here.
Fortifications appear adequate.
Disorder is to be expected in a place that had oversight for so long. Still, this is...
This better be worth it.
Military-grade hardware, more common amongst the ones from California.
I need to remind Scribe Valdez to retune my power armor.
Ooh, imagine the stuff you could smash in that power armor.
The California members show no signs of infectious disease from outside the territory.
Ain't no kind of life wrapped up in metal.
Local recruits appear healthy, if underfed.
I'm never gonna make a name for myself holding down the fort. When do I get to go out and prove my worth?
Each day in service of the Brotherhood is a step forward.
This place is kind of a dump.
One day I'll make Knight. Then I'll show those raiders who's boss.
Raiders causing trouble again. We'll have to do something about them.
This place goes sour and we're all in for it. Mark my words.
We have to cut ourselves free from America to rebuild America. Take the old and forge it anew.
If I don't sleep tonight, I should be able to get this list done.
I could do more than just fight. But how do I show that I'm fit to be a scribe when I'm put on patrol day and night?
Someone returned their gun to the wrong place again. Do I need
Greetings,
to call
civilian.
a seminar on this? If you're here with a request for the Brotherhood, get in line. I don't have time for you right now.
Ooh, imagine the stuff you could smash in that power armor.
The settlers want to rebuild, but they're only looking to the future. We need to understand the past as well, or we'll make the same mistakes going forward.
Military-grade hardware, more common amongst the ones from California.
The elders have so much to teach us. I hope I'll get to meet them in person someday.
The California members show no signs of infectious disease from outside the territory.
Order. Learning. Protection. I have everything I need here.
Local recruits appear healthy, if underfed.
Going to be getting back to the farm soon.
Radiation levels nominal. Some strange readings from somewhere below.
Find, protect, and preserve.
This place grows sour and we're all in for it. Mark my words.
Did he? Initiate Dorsey is supposed to be manning his post at the entrance, not acting as my secretary.
Stronger than Fort Defiance ever was.
Initiate Dorsey is too trusting, but I can't fault his commitment.
Wonder if this
Perhaps he sees something in you worth our interest. Are you another aspirant to our order? If you mean that, then you are right. But if that's sarcasm, I recommend you stow it. Immediately. Normally, I'd stick you with the other hopefuls until we decide whether you're worthy. But if you're serious about joining us, you've got good timing. There's something you could do for me that would help the Order and demonstrate your qualities as a candidate. We've had a number of civilians show up here at Fort Atlas, asking for one thing or another from the Brotherhood. People are afraid, or want something, or are looking to involve us in local squabbles. Civilian outreach is not my specialty. There's too much left to do to secure this facility. If you're really interested in helping, save my time. Interview the petitioners, find out what they want, and report back to me. Do this right. Don't make...
You better have something useful to say to me.
Everything makes sense now.
Oh,
This is my
can't even come to me himself?
my mission.
What, he needs to requisition some more armor polish?
Keep
All right,
fighting out there.
all right. Keep it cool, Sean.
whole kind of life wrapped up in mess.
So, what's he got to say to me?
I am a link in the chain...
The problem is that a couple of these Brotherhood clowns showed up and took a bunch of my stuff at gunpoint. Now, I'm a peaceful
Old
man.
world science
I
solved
really
a lot of
am.
problems back in the day,
I
but
sure wasn't
also
equipped to deal with armed thugs requisitioning the little I've managed to put together for myself. Never understood the Raiders. I like the quiet life. I don't need much, and I need trouble less. But after this,
Fortifications appear adequate. if
I get it.
rushed.
I came here to give the Brotherhood a chance to make things right.
The people of Appalachia...
Else maybe I go to Crater and at least they don't pretend to be the good guys.
I'm never gonna make a name for myself holding down the fort. When do I get to go out? and
Hey,
do some of my work?
We're all in
listen,
for it. Mark my words.
thanks.
Military grade.
I just needed someone to listen and take me seriously.
California.
I hope you can convince them.
No
Have my
meat
eye on you.
approved. I'm perfectly preserved. This ration request...
Yes. Something I can help you with? I am waiting to speak with a Brotherhood representative. I have no interest in small talk with strangers.
We'll make Atlas
The severe
stronger
gentleman in the power armor,
than it ever
yes.
was.
Dr. Edgar Blackburn at your service. And what did Knight Shin want to know? I had heard that the Brotherhood possessed advanced technology. As a doctor and a scientist, this was of great interest. My research is always in need of equipment and materials rather difficult to obtain by scavenging and bartering. I came to see if an arrangement could be made, but from what I can see of their operations, they are as yet still in too much disarray. Given the state of my fellow supplicants, I would hypothesize that their needs like... Thank you.
Lord. Hey! Yeah, you. Who do I need to talk to around here? You know, about the guns? You don't look like one of these... Hey! You don't look like one of these Brotherhood yahoos. Name's Tally Lane. What's your deal?
Something I can do for you.
Shin? Yeah, that's right. Now, all the talk in the area is about these Brotherhood folks with their high-tech toys, and I thought, Tally, you gotta get some of that. For self-defense, of course. Just so me and some of my poor, innocent friends can protect ourselves from all the nasty folks out there. Hey, I get it. Promises backfire all the time.
Local recruits appear healthy, if under fed.
Well, now look at you with the... Well, it's about time. I'd like to die of old age waiting on them. Name's Art Knapp. So, what's this Knight fella sent you for? A fair trade's what I want. I've heard stories about these steel types back in the day. They was going around taking things from folks. For the cause, they said. Yeah, like that don't make them raiders too. Well, so, I reckon it's better to make a deal up front. My farm don't produce much, but I got some extra. And in return, I want these steel boys and girls to keep raiders away from my farm.
I imagine the Brotherhood would object.
A lot of noise they was on our side.
Members.
So, seems fair.
Speak.
Fair enough.
I do not tolerate eavesdroppers.
Perfectly preserved.
Hey, here comes trouble. I hope.
This doesn't even have a name on it. Have you finished the task I gave you?
Old world science.
Good. Let's get this done. I have the list from their arrival.
I'm glad we
Give me the high-level overview. We are not mercenaries here to serve as guards for anyone with some goods to trade in payment. That's irrelevant. The Brotherhood cannot simply be hired out to every farmer and homesteader. We have our own concerns. Enough about that. What's next?
This better be worth it.
Military-grade hardware. Common amongst the most forgetful.
I could do more than just fight. But how do I show that I'm fit to be a scribe when I'm put on patrol day and night?
Ooh, imagine the stuff you could smash in that power armor.
Grow up.
California doctors show no signs of infectious disease from unsanitary terrain. Local recruits appear healthy, if underfed.
We'll make Atlas stronger than Fort Defiance ever was. We're all links in the chain. Bound in Brotherhood.
The Brotherhood is not a charity, and our mission does not cover providing civilians with equipment to pursue their personal interests, unless the Doctor intends to provide that research to the Brotherhood exclusively, and under our supervision, he will get nothing. That shows commendable discipline. Scribe Valdez may have interest if he returns, but if so, he is her problem. That appears to resolve the matter on our end. Next report. No, we are not arms dealers. There was never any circumstance in which I would authorize weapons to that woman. But your vigilance is noted. Moving on.
I could do more than just fight. But how do I show that I'm fit to be a scribe when
Impossible.
I'm on patrol day and night?
Whatever happened, it was not us.
We're all links in the chain. Bound in brotherhood.
There are countless brigands out there, civilian. It is not the job of the Brotherhood to hunt them down one by one for their crimes. I will say it bothers me to hear that someone is abusing the honor of the Brotherhood this way. But that does not change the facts. Mr. Hockman's problems are his own, not ours. That's everything. Against my initial judgment, you have shown that you can take orders and make yourself useful for the Brotherhood. You need to lose those soft civilian instincts, but I will make note of your assistance in my report to Paladin Romani. Should you wish to join our ranks, I will not oppose your enlistment and grant you permission, provisionally, to enter the compound proper. Go to our scribe Valdez. You will need her support as well if you want Paladin Romani's attention. Be vigilant, outsider.
Have my eye on you.
This is a secure area. Treated us.
I'm never gonna make a name for myself holding down. When do I get to go out and prove my...
Hello, civilian. I don't mean to be rude, but what exactly are you doing up here? Oh, a prospective initiate. The Knight Shin sent you. And I guess we're both in luck. Paladin Romani makes the call on new recruits, but the Knight and I have some influence. It just so happens I'm in need of someone to help me out on a little mission. If you're interested, I can bring you along and put you to work. Do a good job. Didn't even have to think about it, did you? So? Didn't even have to think about it, did you? Let me give you a quick rundown of the mission before we start. Our new base is littered with old technology, but there's something in particular I want to investigate. It's down in the bowels of this place, a part of Atlas that we've cornered off. I'm not keen on going alone, so I'd like some backup. Any questions before we start? Great! Unfortunately, I need to finish up a few things here.
The Elders have so much to teach you. We're here to protect the people. They'll learn that in time.
Good, you're here. So, how do you feel about reading comprehension? I was hoping to start out by sweeping the area for documentation left behind from before the war. Are you trying to get on my good side? Because that's how you get on my good side. But enough about that. I'd like to get started. Let's head downstairs and see what we can turn up. This must be Dr. Hammond, Atlas's lead scientist. We recovered some of his holotapes and logs in our initial sweep of the area. This tech down here is his house, and he cleans it up. Even if it's war, I should make it buried. Here's one. I think this is good. Let's talk about this. That should be enough to start. Let me take a look. Atlas Decommission Report. Wow. This is some seriously classified stuff that I just let you read, isn't it? I wasn't supposed to show you any of this. I guess you're right. There's only so much I can tell you, but I'll share what I feel is relevant. Atlas wasn't exactly an observatory before the war. That was just a front. The military conducted research here. Pretty advanced research. We're down here to investigate and see what's worth salvaging for the Brotherhood. I did ask you to help, after all. Now, let's follow up on some leads from this report. I'd like to do a quick inspection of some key components that should be nearby. There's probably a terminal around here. If it's still running, we can do a diagnostic. The report mentioned that the machine's intake pump was under a lock. Finally, the lower core on this level should have a wiring box. Why don't we take a glance at that to get an idea of the electrical hookups? Should be a simple inspection. You can have point, take note of the details, and we'll... Interesting. All right, let's go over the inspection results. The diagnostics check revealed some issues. Flux disruption in the induction loop, intake valves ruptured, and the ion focus? Oh, misaligned. Next, we have the release valve. That went. Well, what was your assessment? It certainly did. All right, let's go over. The diagnostics check revealed some issues. Flux disruption. Technically true. Next, we have the release. It certainly did. I'm going to mark that down as bad. Last but not least, the wiring. The wires were... Yep. I think the warm reception they gave us also points to that. Okay, well, sorry about the pop quiz. But in general, you're handling yourself well so far. Nobody does, outside of a classroom. That's why I love to evaluate new prospects this way. If I'm going to recommend you to Paladin Romani, I need to know you're serious. Can you pay attention? Think on your feet? If you can, you are in my favor. If you can't, then, well, maybe I reconsider my recommendation. I'm worried about what our inspection turned up. There are a few parts I'd like to extract and examine in my lab. There's the pressure gauge, the core processor, and the ion focus. They should be upstairs. There's a lot I can learn from examining them if we can pull them out and get them back to my lab in decent condition. I want to take some notes on the core up there, so I'm going to leave the parts removal to you. Each extraction will be a little different, but in general, you'll want to use a light touch. I want the components in good condition, so please be careful. Any questions, or are you ready to get started? I'm counting on you. Let's see what you can do. Can you pick up that induction coil up there on the machine core? doesn't sound good. Whatever you did up there, the security system sure didn't like it. Thanks for the backup. I doubt I could have handled that on my own. Now that that's over with, let me take a look at what you've collected. The pressure gauge looks like it's in good condition. The core processor is out of commission, but I think with a little elbow grease, we'll get it working. The ion focus looks usable. Impressive. The induction coil seems fine. That's a relief. And what is this? Is this ultrasight? Fascinating. This looks like some kind of compact power source. None of the documents, none of the terminals said anything about this. Did this power the whole machine? The fuel of the future. I'd heard the stories, but to think I could hold so much energy in my hands like this? Project Atlas may be beyond our power to repair, but we might have something here. I expected the machine to use a small reactor's worth of energy. They condensed that into a container I can hold in my hands. Oh, I could do a lot with this. You were a big help. Here, take this letter to Paladin Romani. She'll make the final call on letting you into the room. I'm going back upstairs to take a look at these components. I need to catalog our findings. If nothing else, this ultrasight battery has piqued my interest. There's a lot I could learn from reverse engineering it. Oh, I'm giving you access to my private terminal, too. It has all the logs we recovered from when we moved in. After what we just went through, I think you deserve to know more about Project Atlas. Take a look if you get some free time. Thanks again for your help, and good luck with the Paladin.
grow up. One day I'll make night. Then I'll show those raiders who's boss.
Ah, you must be the one I've been hearing about. Paladin Layla Romani. What do you need? Well, between this and the report I have from Night Shin, we can discuss you becoming a member of our order. Consider it carefully.
That is what
Do
keeps
you
this
wish to
order
join our
together.
ranks?
Find, protect, and preserve.
Both have given their approval to your initiate consideration. Yes. Night Shin felt that you displayed sensible judgment, took orders tolerably well, and
Another
were
newbie.
ideally suited to help with
Arrived in
civilian
Appalachia not a moment
outreach.
too soon.
Frankly, I suspect he just wants out of those duties, but you made a decent impression regardless.
If I don't sleep tonight, I should be able to get this list done. Each day in service of the Brotherhood is a step forward. Raiders causing trouble again. We'll have to do something about them.
I can't wait to tell Max about my latest patrol. He is gonna love it.
Throwing nukes left and right. The people of Appalachia think a bomb is a plaything? I am a link in the chain that binds. That is what keeps this order together.
We should see if anyone needs help with anything.
Another nuke? We arrived in Appalachia not a moment too soon. Raiders causing trouble again. We'll have to do something about them.
I hope my next mission is soon. I'm tired of being stuck in Fort Atlas.
Order, learning, protection. protection. I have everything I need here.
Throwing nukes left and right. Do the people of Appalachia think a bomb is a plaything?
Cleaning duty again? I swear Night Shin has it out for me.
We should spend less time mourning for Defiance and more time here, where Appalachia's
In
future will be
short,
decided.
she thinks you are capable, helpful, and possessed of a higher than average technical aptitude.
Old world science solved a lot of problems back in the day, but look at us.
This is a nice place. Never was much of a builder myself. out here. I haven't seen any other Brotherhood out this way.
Ad Victoriam. Find, protect, and preserve.
Ah, you must be the one I've been hearing about. Paladin Layla Romani. What do you need?
This is my place. My mission.
It takes more than hope to join the Brotherhood. Knight Shin has spoken in your favor, but you'd also need Scribe Valdez's approval for me to consider your candidacy. As a Paladin, I am the commander of the 1st Expeditionary Force to Appalachia, and by extension, the ranking officer here at Fort Atlas.
The settlers want to rebuild, but they're only looking to the future. You need to understand the past as well, or we're going to make the same mistakes moving forward.
I've received a report from Knight. Word around the fort is that you've been working with... Well, between this, consider it careful. With the recommendations of Knight Shin and Scribe Valdez, I'm willing to consider you for membership.
Each day in
But
service
first,
of the Brotherhood.
in order to be effective in our operations, if we make them see us, we have reports of feral ghoul attacks on traders and travelers in the southwest forest region, indicative of a nest of some kind. I want you to clear it out.
I need to remind Scribe Valdez to retune my power armor.
I hope my next mission is soon. I'm tired of being stuck in Fort Atlas.
Your reward is that I consider you worthy to join our ranks. Limited intel suggests this is a milk run,
Disorder is to
perfect
be
for a new
expected in a
recruit.
place that lacked Brotherhood
But
oversight
you're
for
not
so
wrong.
long.
We don't know the
Still,
level of threat.
this
Take
is-
this as an additional precaution.
Night Shin has it out for me.
We don't know. Our initial reports on the attacks came from a family of farmers, the Putnams, that we passed on the way into the region. I think their sons were rather starstruck when we showed up. I almost expected the older boy to follow us when we left. You should start your search there. They may know more. You can find them at the old Lewis and Sons farming supply.
There's so much to teach us. Person someday.
Very well. Do this, and you will be one of us, with all the rights and responsibilities of a full member of the...
He's gonna love it.
Raiders come.
If this Brotherhood wants order in the wasteland, then they have my vote. This looks like the start of a real force in the wasteland.
Gracious, the weather has been odd lately, hasn't it?
this, fix that. Oh, never seems to end. Well, look at that. I've never seen that type of bird before.
Huh? Whoa there. Mom, Dad!
Who do you think you are barging in here? George?
Hold it, stranger. No funny moves.
The Brotherhood? Again?
Oh, man. Cool! Haha! I told you they'd be back, Colin.
Lower the gun, George. All right. Why don't you come over here and we'll try to do this like civilized folk. Now you need to be more careful just waltzing into people's homes. It's a good way to end up with more lead in you than's healthy. I'm Carol Putnam. This is my husband, George. Now, won't you tell us why you're barging in here, and maybe we can all be friendly when you're done. Those would be them military types in the heavy armor that came through here recently, right? I'm the one that told them about those attacks.
Those Brotherhood guys are so cool. Wait, are you recruiting? I want to sign up.
Their gear was pretty fascinating.
Settle down, boys. The adults is talking. So you want to know about them ghouls? Can't say for certain. We got a suspicion, though.
A lot of the sightings and attacks have been from folks traveling the highway to Flatwoods. They come out of the hills, northwest of the old creamery.
And the only thing out that way is what's left of the Orwell orchards. Could be the source of the things. Aren't you on a mission from the Brotherhood? You're doing it for them, not for us.
She's right, of course, but that doesn't mean we're not grateful for the risk you're taking. Now here, wherever you find ghouls, you're gonna find radiation. Well, we can spare this.
Good to hear.
You'd be doing everybody in the area a favor. That's for sure.
Safe roads mean safer traders. Good for everyone. The Brotherhood would definitely be making friends if you pull this off. Not sure. More than a few, less than an army. From what folks have said, if you're going in alone, even a few can swarm you before you even realize what's happening. Be careful. Just try not to startle us if you drop by again. George has a hair trigger with that shotgun.
You gotta take... Of course! I know I sound like... Can you... really? Oh, of course! You gotta take... Of course! I know I sound... Can you... Oh, of course! But... Awesome! Yes! I'll get my things.
Good day to you.
Just like you always wanted. I wish more than anything you were here to see it. Maybe it's better that the leukemia took you when you were still so young. You were spared the horrors of this war. I take some comfort in that. But I made you a promise, and Grandpa keeps his word. That list we made of all the places you wanted to see, well, I'm going to visit them all. It's all for you, Dorothea. I know you're up there with the angels, and before this world's completely ruined, I'm going to make you proud. I've got that old camera you used to love, and damn, someone's coming. I hope it's not those looters again. We'll finish this later.
Hearing things again. All right, you're here. Sorry for rushing in first. Whew, this basement is crazy. Right on. Yeah, let's go. I'm on your step. Holy crap! Wow. Okay. I'm alive. That was intense. Oh, for sure. More than ever. Watching you fight was amazing. If they can teach me to be half as cool as you, it'll be the best. Is it weird if I've never felt this alive? Maybe even come. I'll see you there.
The fight is just beginning. Stay disciplined.
My next mission is soon.
Those kids we picked up are doing okay. What were their names?
Welcome
again?
back. Have you completed your assigned mission, candidate?
When do I get to go out and prove my worth?
So, that's why the Putnam boy showed up here. He's very enthusiastic. Nothing a little training and discipline. Looks like you've expanded our ranks by more than just yourself. Assuming he doesn't wash out. I like that initiative, soldier. Good work. You've not only met the challenges our officer set you, but you have gone above and beyond by bringing a new brother into our order. I hereby confer on you the status... I'm sorry, but we'll have to put the official initiation right on hold.
We should spend less
Something's
time
come
on
up,
report
and we need to
defiance.
deal with it right
Time
away.
here.
If you've got anything else you need to take care of, make it quick. Report to me again when you're ready. Hello, Initiate. Congratulations on officially joining our ranks. I apologize that we aren't able to do an official ceremony right now, but as previously stated, something more important has come up. I've been informed that there is an independent settlement that needs our help. A group of Blood Eagle raiders are extorting the villagers and taking their supplies. The village's leader, Jenny Brown, has more information. You can find her at their settlement, a camp made up of tree houses that they call the Retreat.
Disorder is to be expected in a place that lacked Brotherhood oversight for so long. Still,
I trust that you will represent the Brotherhood admirably on your first mission, Initiate.
Why do they keep assigning me maintenance duty? How am I gonna make night without more combat rotations? Nice place. Never was much of a builder myself, but here. I haven't seen any other Brotherhood up this way. Orders are orders. Hope I'm not in the way. Am I in the way? Crap. I suppose I'm supposed to see how. This is a pretty cushy postman, all things considered. chance to practice proper equipment maintenance. I wonder if any of the other initiates have been planned. Watch your step. I might have spilled some grease around here. Sorry about that.